Okay, is it possible to know the person you're going to marry, even if you aren't dating them yet, but you believe God has told you? Absolutely. Doesn't the Bible tell us in Jeremiah 33:3, call to me and I will answer you? Doesn't he tell us elsewhere, if you ask me, I will answer you? I will tell you great and mighty things that you don't know. So yes, you can ask the Lord specific questions and specific answers. Those answers are up to the Lord. He may or may not tell you the name of the person that you're going to marry. In my experience, over the course of 30 some odd years in ministry, it's not happened very often that the Lord has given someone a name for their spouse, but I have seen it happen. We had a man in our singles group that was driving down the highway, and the Lord interjected space and time and said, you're going to marry this girl named Lisa. Go to her house. Right. He didn't even know this girl, knocked on her door, told her what the Lord told him. She was blown away because the Lord had told her as well that a man's going to come to your door, and his name is, I won't give you his name, but anyway, and they ended up getting married. They've been married 30 some odd years and have 12 children. So that does happen, but that's a rare thing. You want to interject something?
Like 1 in a million or 1 in a billion that's going to happen. So don't make that your pattern, guys.
But here's the thing, that if you're single, of course, it's crucial to ask the Lord, who do you want me to marry? Who have you chosen for me as a mate? Because we always want to seek the Lord in every issue of life, especially those big issues. Because, next to salvation, who you marry is probably one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make. And so you do want to seek the guidance of the Lord. So I'm going to go back to this, Proverbs 3:5-6, which is one of my life verses. It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. So if you're asking the Lord, who am I going to marry? Just wait on him. Be patient to wait on the Lord. Now, if the Lord gives you a name, pray for that person. Even now, parents, I encourage you to pray for your children's spouses. Because as they grow up, what an awesome blessing it is to know that you have prayed into the life of that child as they have grown up. And now the Lord has partnered them together with your child. What a blessing that is to have two kids that the Lord has covered and given guidance to and blessed as they come together as a husband and wife. So pray, yes, for your children's spouses even now. Yeah, and pray for your spouse.
We've been blessed there. We're batting 1,000. Yeah. Both of our kids did good.
Yes, we're proud of them.
We're happy. We're blessed.
Anyway, so yes, the Lord will speak to you. And what you do is begin praying for that person if the Lord gives you that person's name. What I would advise you not to do is necessarily go tell that person.
Yeah, don't. Guys, pay attention to this. Drives girls crazy.
And don't tell other people so they can tell that person, because all that's going to do is put a wall up. So if the Lord does speak to you that way, could be a word of knowledge that the Lord has given you. Pray over that word, over every word the Lord gives you. Pray over it. Continue to wait on the Lord and let him, in the fullness of his timing, bring about the things that he's spoken into your heart. And so here's a phrase for you to take with you. God will guide us when we walk with him and we're committed to his purpose. His Bible tells us that his purposes will be accomplished in you. He'll do what he says he's going to do, so wait on him.